Action.
Look, look. Do we have to sit down like we are holding a class? All right?
Well, what about her? Is she rich? Is she pretty?
I've told you. I've told you. I haven't even shaken hands with another woman since we've been married, and that's 4 years. 4 years.
1 year, Johnny. That's all the marriage we've ever had. The first year I never said this before, but I think I'm ashamed that there were many times when you were gone that I thought of being with another man. Sometimes I thought I'd go crazy. I just wanted to go out and dance, but I never went out. I waited for you.
I didn't go anywhere either. I didn't go anywhere either.
I can understand how I might not give you what you want or need. But who is she? Like, why do you have to lie?
I'm not lying, honey. I'm not lying.
I was thinking it's stupid all these months. I thought that if I let you go and not say anything, I kept saying to myself, you love me and only me.
I love you, and only you.
I would like to know where you are. I waited for you and you never came home. I was here when you left, while you were gone, and I'm here now. Johnny, I spent more time with your brother than I spent more time with you. Polo and I are together every night of the week, and he never mentions you and I never mention you. We just pretend that you don't exist. Being lonely at night is nothing new. But last night was a different kind of loneliness. I almost threw myself in Polo's arms.
What are you talking about? Huh?
We can't go on living like this anymore. Not the three of us alone in one house. Johnny used to talk all night and wake up bleary-eyed. But it was okay because we were together. Don't you remember?
All weekend long too. That weekend we spent at the point. We didn't sleep from Friday to Sunday.
And that poor house detective thought that we weren't married.
I told you to get out of the sun. You got sunburned.
You shouldn't go down on the rocks. You hobbled around for a week with that stubbed toe.
And you walk around for a week with that white stuff on your nose. You look like a clown.
And you walk... The old man who climbed to watch us when we were kissing?
Gosh, us kissing? He must have been watching us for 5 minutes.
Well, that's all that we were doing.
No, you are not remembering that day.
I remember most of the day. It was your weekend. But before, I remember wanting to kiss you and never wanting to let you go.
You cried at the train station.
I know, but I didn't know where you were going and how long you'd be. You cried too.
Nah, no, I didn't.
I saw you through the window of the train. And you were smiling, but you were crying.
Well, for Christ's sake, you look like a kid who lost her rag doll.
And we weren't kissing. I remember that day. The old man saw us.
Playing.
Playing, well...
The old man saw us playing.
Playing, well, that's the new word for... Johnny, please love me.
Love you? I love you more than I can say. Sometimes at night when you sleep, I walk the street like I'm looking for something, and yet I know all the while what I want is sleeping. It's like I walk the street looking for you, and you are right here.
Well, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
I didn't mean to offend you by touching you.
I'm sorry, honey.
Were you with her today?
This morning you said that the Marius was a bust, that we were on the rocks. After you left, did you ever feel like you were going crazy? When I was a child, I was supposed to come from school, but I played marbles. And I just don't get to playing, and the whistle got madder and madder. It started to get dark, and I did get worried, but I wouldn't go home until I won all the marbles. And he'd be up on that porch, whistling away, and I'd say, hey Bob, I won. I didn't hear you.
Well, you didn't play marbles today, did you? What did you do today?
I'm trying to tell you what I did today.
You're trying to avoid telling me what you did
I
today.
took a train, see? I took a train, then I took a bus. I went to look at the house I was born in. It's only an hour away, but in 15 years, I've never gone anywhere near that house or that town. I had to go back. I can't explain the feeling, but I was 10 years old when I left there. The way I looked around, they must have thought I was crazy because I devastated the old house. I was going to knock at the door and ask the people if I could just look around, and then I went to Sable School where I used to hear the old man's whistle and those orange fives cakes, and I'm still climbing up the walls. Then I took a bus and the train. I want to meet the old man's plane, and we came here. That's it.
You came here? Not home. Here.
I mean home.
You said here.
All right, here, no home. You know, I've lived in a lot of places since I left that town. There was always a table, some cups, some windows. Somebody was the boss, somebody to tell you what to do and what not to do. Always somebody to slap you down, to pep you up, or tell you to use willpower. There was always a bed. What I know about the home,
Johnny went away.
I want to live here, hon. I want to live here.
With me?
Honey, there is no other woman. Look, baby. You don't know how much I need you. How much I love you. Sometimes I want to bury myself in you. Honey, I've got to go out tonight, but I love you, honey.
The rain stopped. I think you better open the windows. It's so damp in here.
Cut.